Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Speakeasy Drink Better podcast. I'm John. I'm here with Alex and Edelweiss. We got a really cool episode for you today. Alex and Edelweiss, when I was first invited down to the bar, they gave me a taste of a home barrel-aged cocktail. And I believe it was the Manhattan. And it was so delicious, and I was so blown away by it. And I didn't even realize that you guys did this in your home. And tonight we're actually gonna have a taste of a cocktail that's been brewing for a while now. And then we're gonna do something really special. But I'm gonna pass it off to Alex because this is his show tonight.
I'm going to take the lead tonight. So, guys, we've got a couple different, Edelweiss will be supporting. And you guys, listen, I got my wingman here tonight. We're going to go through a couple cool things. So, guys, we've started kind of getting into some barrel aging. What's next? We have all these great spirits and things that we're picking up. So we're always looking for something new, give it a new riff, a new taste.
And we make cocktails all the time here, so I feel like this is the next evolution.
This is the next step. So you know what? So, we bought a couple of these barrels. These barrels are available online. They are actually charred on the inside, so it gives you, I think some a 3 or a 4 char.
Yeah, kind of like typical
the same
bourbon.
thing. Listen, your bourbon barrel. This is a mini bourbon barrel, and instead of aging it for several years, you can go 6, 8, 10 weeks. And then most of these barrels, you can probably use them, 7 times, 8 times?
Well, at least, yeah.
Yeah, well, so it's smaller, right? So that it doesn't take as much time for it to move in and out of the staves,
the
right?
surface area.
Gotcha.
So, so we've started, playing around with this, and this is the latest one we've got here. We've got a old-fashioned going in here.
The classic.
Real nice classic.
But this is a really special little barrel because it's personalized, and we love custom. It was a birthday gift for Alex.
I got to give a shout out to Jonathan and Vinny. They actually gave me this one for the birthday, and but hold on, they gave me the barrel and the bourbon to fill it with. Because this is a 5-liter one. So
those are good friends.
Those are good friends.
Smart friends.
Smart customers. Very smart customers.
They know they're coming back to try.
No, they've been tasting it. So,
they came to give it a taste.
So we actually tasted it maybe 2 weeks ago for the first time. And it was really, really good. So tonight, let's give it another taste. So
what is in here? Let's tell our audience.
Very simple. Let's see. You want to explain it, and I'll pour.
Oh no! I just know how it tastes. Yeah. You tell them what's in there.
So they wanted just a simple. We went with a regular bullet bourbon.
Okay.
They said,
perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Good foundation.
That was fine. And then we did some little Demerara syrup.
Oh, it's super important. Yeah.
And then we went. Listen, I got some bitters back here. We all know, but we did a split of Angostura and orange.
I like that.
Measure it out. Find a good recipe that you like, but. To me, the Demerara makes a big difference versus simple syrup. Gives it a lot more of that depth and caramel notes.
Mm-hmm. So this has a certain amount of volume into it. This is a 5-liter?
That's 5 liters.
Okay,
yes.
5 liters. So
5 liters of bourbon.
Of bourbon and syrup and bitters.
5 liters of bourbon, the rest is filler.
Exactly.
So
with that classic cocktail of an old fashioned, typically it's mostly alcohol, and then it has those supporting counterparts to it. Perfect. So how many weeks are we at total in this?
So right now we are at 9 weeks, and I'm going to serve this up.
9 weeks. Wow. I thought it was only 7, but nice.
Yeah.
So it'll probably taste even better.
Yeah.
Than it did a couple of weeks ago. The longer it sits there, just so you guys know.
Don't want to go too long.
Not too long, but don't go too early either. So it's kind of, you have a window, right? Between how many weeks would you say is just about getting there?
And all that has to do with the age of the barrel. This is like a new one, so you don't want to go too long because you don't want to over smoke it. So I've been kind of finishing this off, and you can keep talking, but the first ones we had came a little hot. So we had a little, so I'm not going to put this in the mixing glass.
What's the longest you would say it can go before it goes?
Like I said, it's all going to be, if it's an older barrel, it can go 10, 12 weeks. Okay. But some of the newer ones, you might only want to do 6 because it's got a lot of the fresh char in it. So
this is the first pass barrel that we're working with right now. All right,
guys, I just added a little bit of water into it. I'll do the same mix, but I'm not using a mixing glass. So I have some clear ice in here already. Ready to go, guys. You guys will see that.
Which is great. This is a great technique to have when you don't want to be doing everything from scratch. You basically already have your cocktail here, barrel aging, which is even better because it's going to give it that extra, level of flavor.
Yeah,
and it's super easy, right? Because then you just grab your glass.
I mean, for parties, it's excellent.
Right? Yes.
For
totally.
Sure. I mean, for your, was it your birthday that you had one prepared? And I mean, like the flavor that came out of that was so incredible. I mean, it's unlike any cocktail that you're going to have, right out of the bottle, so to speak, right? So when you add this extra complexity to it, you end up with an experience. We're all about experience here at Speakeasy Drink Better. That is
And
more
the stories
elevated.
behind it.
And the stories
too.
behind it,
Yeah.
exactly.
And it's not like you're not looking to age the bourbon here.
No,
because
it's already been done.
It's been aged. I mean, yes, but it's more around making it all
Come
sing
together, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Meld together.
Meld together.
And it does. I mean, that's the process of actually making bourbon anyway. I mean, the idea of the unaged spirit that is moving in and out of the staves, it's becoming more balanced, it's becoming more flavorful every minute that it spends in the barrel. And here, it's even more deeply concentrated because it's a smaller barrel, and that's really cool. And I think
Got the
coolest
cherry in
thing
there?
A little
is
cherry
that
action.
I have
Cherry.
a
Ooh, I see
freshly
the
prepared
cherry in
cocktail
there.
from a barrel
Look
that
at that.
smells
All
incredible.
right, so I'm gonna pass it over to you guys. Let's see.
Oh.
Give it a taste.
Cheers, John.
Let's see. Let's
Yeah.
commentary.
And
Good,
cheers to
bad,
our
and the
audience.
ugly. Let's go.
I mean, right off the bat, the nose is absolutely incredible, and you get that barrel char in the nose, and it's
Oh my
it's a
God.
complete cocktail already, and like,
This is
my
spectacular.
all right. So typically, an old fashioned can be a little bit astringent because it is mostly alcohol. If it's mixed properly, of course, it'll be very good. But if you're at your home bar and you decide to use a barrel to age, I don't know, like the sultry, the smoothness of this is just, it can't be overstated.
I mean, you could
it's-
still add a little bit of water. Like I added a little bit just
Yeah.
to add,
Yeah.
because we tasted
Just
last
to-
time it came a little hot. So I didn't want to go too far. I'd rather add a couple drops of water. I mean, that's
legitimately
exactly-
perfect.
I mean, when you're making
agree.
the
Yeah,
old fashioned in the
legitimately
mixing
perfect.
glass, you are diluting the ice.
Correct.
There's a
Yeah.
little
There's
bit
some
more
water that is going
So,
in that
and
mix.
And we've talked about this before, right? So anybody, if you're tasting bourbon, like having a little one of these droppers right here with some distilled
Should we
water or some
Oh,
spring water,
delicious.
whatever the case. You can dilute your bourbon tasters with this too, but diluting this cocktail is actually great because, like Alex said, it is very hot because it's a whole lot of bourbon in here.
But this is super smooth. I mean,
Oh, it's incredible.
yeah, I mean, not for nothing. And this has been in there, and you don't want to go too long. So probably in the next week or two, we're going to take this out. Two ways to do this. You could take it out and bottle it, and serve it up the same way, the way we just prepped it. Or if you start consuming it, last time we did a little kind of refreshing a little bit. Everybody drank a little bit. Kind of like
You
an
add a
infinity
little
bottle.
more, yeah.
Add a little more. That Solera type process here we started going.
Yeah, I like it.
So we started topping it off. So it'll concentrate more on the bottom, mix it up, and it'll keep that barrel going.
And
pretty
the
much.
flavors are always changing too. So as this evolves, you're going to end up with a cocktail that is different, but deeply interesting each and every time. So we're going to do something really cool here tonight.
We are.
Yeah,
What's that?
we are, because we have it empty.
So guys,
Oh,
Might stick
sorry,
around
everybody
because-
must be wondering
Yeah.
what this must be.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Something
you're gonna
special.
have to stick around for something special because this is
Oh,
actually.
they're not sticking around. We're going.
Oh, we're going right in.
We're going.
We
right
don't even
in.
need to do a bonus
Listen,
episode. We're gonna do it right
take
now.
another sip. Take a sip. This is all. We're all in
I'm
here.
excited.
We're all
right.
in. We're
So
all
we're
in.
gonna have one more sip of this,
Keep
and then
going.
we're
You
gonna,
guys
we're
keep
gonna talk
talking.
about what's going on
You
because
guys
I want
go.
you to
You
keep
guys
going.
go. So you guys have another sip. So guys, you know what? I got something down here in that bottle, and I would call that the Italian moonshine.
Yeah.
The good old Grappa.
Grappa.
And I'll tell you the story about that. So that was given to me by an co-worker. His name is Kevin, and I'll shout him out. And a couple weeks ago, we gave it a taste, and I said, "Wow, this stuff is spectacular.
It was super delicious.
It's
Yeah.
delicious." It was, I mean, even Andy liked it. Which
Yeah.
Andy was only a beer
our
guy.
producer
Cheers, Andres.
who's
Our
behind the
producer, Andres.
camera.
He really liked the
So I was
grappa.
like- so I
So
said, you know what? Let's take that. Let's elevate it. He produces quite a bit, so he gave me a little bit there, and we'll fill the barrel up. And what I want to do is actually take that, and we're going to age that. And over the next maybe 6-8 weeks, guys, we'll track the progress. We'll taste it. We'll show you some.
Ooh, I can't wait.
And we'll come back and
Let you
do
know.
another episode on that.
But
So,
on that note, I kind of had this one. This one we picked up in Italy like 2 years ago. So this is like a 3-year aged Grappa.
actually, it was last year, but I
It
know
was
it feels
last
like we need to go
you
back.
guys go everywhere,
That was
man.
last year.
Yes,
Really? My goodness, that was a long time ago. So
time to go back.
check out the nose on that.
Oh wow,
very different.
It's wild.
It's not your
Oh,
standard.
it smells
bourbon.
meaty. It almost smells like a fruit
Yeah,
cake.
it's got like a weird, interesting
Right.
note to it. It's very nutty.
I love that description. Yeah.
So Grappa is actually made from grape mosto, right? So it's made from the leftovers of the winemaking process, and you add water and you let it age a little bit longer, and then you distill it essentially, and you have liquor from it.
And we actually ended up having this because they were using this to make a lot of cocktails
Oh yeah.
in Italy. So we're like, all right, let's give it a shot. And listen, we've all heard of Grappa. Grappa was it's like the
They call it
it's the
swell
bottom
or
of the
something.
it's
Yeah,
the bottom of the barrel.
but it's not.
But it's not. So let's give that a nose.
Thanks, brother.
And a taste and see what you guys think.
Oh hey, cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Love you guys.
That is an
Oh,
interesting.
wow.
Yeah, I'm getting fruitcake. So wow.
Now,
Oh wow.
spectacular.
Oh wow, that's awesome. All right, so we've done wine episodes here, and we'll do
Wow,
a bunch more, but like
Spectacular.
the flavor
Very
from
good.
this, along with the barrel, really gives it this kind of the caramel note that kind of bleeds over to the red wine kind of flavor. Because I imagine this is red wine mosto that this is made of.
I don't know, but it's delicious.
Whatever it is, it tastes like Christmas. It's wild. And the coolest thing about what we're doing right here, as soon as Alex starts pouring this in this barrel, is actually something we're going to get to taste and get to make for ourselves. And as we said before, the aging process is actually accelerated because it's a much smaller bottle.
Yeah,
This
it's
is,
all about
Yeah.
surface area.
Yeah.
It's a liter. This is 5.
So this will take
So this
how
will-
many weeks?
The
Would you
same
say?
3-4 weeks. We'll start seeing. So
All right, we'll come back in
stay-
3 to 4 weeks.
In 2
and
weeks,
we'll-
in 2 weeks, maybe give it a little taste to check it out, see where it's going, and then we'll go from there. And then we'll pull it out, and then
I
we'll
love
call
it.
Kevin for more. I got to call Kevin to get a refill.
You know what actually gives me iced tea feels? It gives me like black tea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean this is super. Like imagine this with some lemonade over
Ooh.
ice for the summertime.
John, you had me at holidays. You had me at like it tastes like Christmas. I'm already thinking and coming up with a holiday
so you
cocktail.
know,
But,
right?
but now I can even take the summer. See, you said holiday, but we all could. I think you could go summer too.
I mean the cool thing
100%,
is
yeah.
that this is so. I mean it's kind of like a chameleon. I mean this is like any time, and I think that's why all of my all the guys that I learned wine from, old Italian guys, and like I think that they must have had something right in drinking this grappa and this age grappa.
And those
is
old
so
Italian guys
interesting.
serve wine out of this.
Yeah, the old
Oh,
No
yeah.
Rossi
750.
special.
The big old
Yeah.
Carlo Rossi
The big
special.
3-liter special.
Carlo Rossi special, my friend. That's it. So, guys, listen. This is the first batch that came over, and I think we might have a little bit more. We have to ask Kevin for, but we'll fill this bad boy up. This stuff we tried, and if you guys want another taste, this was interesting. This is compared
was
to this,
very good.
very
Yeah.
fruity, very different.
Yeah, absolutely.
Completely
Fresh,
blended.
vibrant still, but without the age, it gives it more of that red wine.
Even the nose
More of that
is so different.
Oh
yeah,
my
more
God,
fruit.
yeah.
Completely different nose.
Yeah, it's incredible.
So very nice, and Andy loved this. So guys, we're pouring this in here, and listen, very simple. Take these barrels. You're gonna order them online, rinse them out. They're gonna have a ton of char in there. Rinse them out, let them soak for overnight.
But this one actually, this
Where'd this
came
come from?
Little Water Distillery.
Oh, it's up front.
And I know
Our
John
friend.
knows where that is, but for our audience, Little Water Distillery is one of our personal favorite local distilleries in the state of New Jersey, and
yeah.
it is located right in the heart of Atlantic City.
Yeah,
So
And our favorite gin.
yeah.
They got
yes, I
Rusted
mean,
Revolver
I
gin
could
there.
talk about that distillery all day. We love it there. Every time we go down to AC, which is quite often, I would have to say, we pay a visit. The guys there are amazing. They're great. They have amazing cocktails, but their spirits are very
Talk
good.
to
They,
Mortimer when he's there.
yes, they just came out with their bourbon, which we had been so patiently
It's back on
waiting
the shelf.
for. But the gin, I have to shout out the Revolver gin. I have to say, guys, it is the best gin that I have ever had. And I don't mean this like not because I'm being biased or anything. I've had gins from, every part of
Yeah,
the world.
everywhere.
Like
Of course.
even Iceland has great gins. Like
Oh, yeah.
France has great gins. Like,
Oh, yeah.
but AC, who would have thought, right?
Well,
but
I
amazing.
think that New Jersey being such a melting pot and being a place where so many people are being innovative, and we've been innovative forever. I mean, this is kind of this is the central
The
point.
Mecca.
Yeah, the Mecca.
We'll
This is
call it the Mecca.
This is the central point for all things
Yeah.
creative. I mean, damn light bulb was invented here. And to think
that.
that, we had this light bulb that we were like, why don't we take this grappa and age it in this little barrel right here?
Yeah,
and
listen, I've been thinking about this. So, hey guys, listen.
I'm so excited for this.
We guys saw a couple. Guys, this is super simple. Try it at home. You're not gonna mess it up.
Yeah.
Just give it a shot. If it's at the bad.
And you can tweak it, right? That's a good thing about barrel aging is that you can tweak as you go. It's not like you poured it in, and if you pour too much, it's like an oh shit moment. No, by no means.
You can course correct.
You can course correct. You can.
So of course,
there are no
you mix it. You should taste
answers.
it.
Taste
and you mix it the first
tweak.
round. Give it a taste. Make sure it's in the right direction.
Taste and tweak.
Yeah,
That's
but
I'm gonna hashtag that.
Taste and tweak
for the next 8 weeks. Every week you got to taste and tweak.
But how great is it that every week now, for the next 8 weeks, we get to try a little sip of this and see how it's progressing.
Now the problem is by the end of 8 weeks it'll be
it's gonna be on. We're gonna refill it. Kevin, we need more.
Kevin, we need more.
Guys, this was so cool. Raise the glasses because this is going to be a fun one. I can't wait to do this. It's going to give us some content for you guys. Please, in the comments, let us know what you think about this episode. We're going to, of course, age some more cocktails. We're going to, of course, do a few more things that are fun and interesting when it comes to home bar preparation. Yeah. We hope you like this. Alex, this was a spectacular idea. Thank you so much for sharing.
This is all part of the things that we've kind of got into. Like I said, shout out to Kevin, John and Benit, who really showed up with this new barrel for my birthday. It's all part of the fun and experience. This is all part of the experience. Everybody comes over, we have fun with it. Listen, this barrel's been a lot of fun.
Great conversation, people.
Oh yeah, man, absolutely.
They better come back with 3 more bottles of bourbon.
Is that filled with liquor? Can I have a sip of that?
We need them to come back and fill it up again for the next round. But they came the other week and they put a good dent on it, and we're in a good spot. But guys, you know what? Listen, we're going to follow this. Keep following us. Support us, guys.
Subscribe. Please tell your friends if you like our content. Please share it with your friends. We're all about sharing the love, sharing the spirits. It's all about the spirit.
It's all fun. It's all about the community. It's all about everything that we're doing here, enjoying the time that we have together among friends and doing something that we're really passionate about. We hope you feel the same way. So as always, thank you so much for joining us this week on Speakeasy Drink Better podcast. And as always, drink better
responsibly, my friend.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Salud.
Thank you.